Y'all ever seen a man go from calm to catastrophic in under 60 seconds? Because Kirk Frost just delivered the meltdown of the decade. And no, it wasn't over business deals, record labels, or his fashionably questionable fedora collection. It was over a bedroom video. Yep. A leaked, grainy hotel room clip starring none other than his wife, Rasheeda, and the always entangled young jock. Now, tell me, how does a video labeled Play Me end up in Kirk's hands 2 nights before filming? And why did it make him storm across the set like he was auditioning for a Tyler Perry tragedy? Was it staged, sabotage, or straight-up betrayal? And let's talk about that footage. We're talking dim lighting, a hotel room, drinks clinking, legs overlapping, intimate, maybe. Innocent, highly unlikely, suspicious. Maybe it was a crime scene for emotions. So, how did love and hip-hop's messiest couple go from power pair to public implosion in a matter of minutes? Who sent the footage? Why was Jock's hand on Rasheeda's thigh like it paid rent? And did Kirk really yell, "Let the world see this," while cameras kept rolling, "Buckle up, 'cause this ain't just reality TV. This is a full-blown emotional demolition." Now, let's set the scene, shall we? It's supposed to be just another chaotic day on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where drama flows more freely than bottled water and trust evaporates faster than Kirk's self-control. But this time, baby, this wasn't just regular mess. This was Olympic-level record-breaking, history-making mess. Because this ain't no petty IG unfollowing or somebody showing up late to a green screen session. No. This is a leaked bedroom moment, a shattered marriage, and a cast so shook production nearly pulled the plug. So, who's involved? Oh, just 3 of the most consistently dramatic, emotionally allergic to peace, and scandal-prone figures in reality TV. Let's start with the man of the hour, Kirk Frost. Known for being allergic to accountability and emotionally constipated. Since season 1, Kirk's name has been attached to more controversy than an expired rapper's mixtape. From cheating scandals to secret babies. Kirk's "Some" is the stuff of reality TV legendary embarrassment. So when Kirk gets mad, you know something real must have gone very, very wrong. Then we've got Rasheeda, the boss chick rapper turned wife turned co-star turned emotional hostage. For years she stood by Kirk's side through baby mama's betrayal and bizarre behavior. But now the tables have turned because this time she's the one in the hot seat. And boy, she did not come prepared for the flames. And finally entering stage left with sunglasses and a grin he never deserves. Young Jock, the human embodiment of oops. Jock has been in more entanglements than a pair of Apple headphones and somehow always walks away with his reputation. Still questionable. He's like that guy who shows up to the fight late but swears he threw the first punch. You get the picture. So how do these 3 end up in a scandal so big? Even Mona Scott Young herself probably said, "Hold up, y'all did dubbitch, let's rewind." Sources say the drama kicked off when Kirk received a mysterious flash drive slipped either under his dressing room door or handed off by a salty crew member, depending on who's gossiping. All we know is Kirk opened a file titled Play Me, and what he saw was enough to make him forget every ounce of chill he ever pretended to have. Inside the video, a low-quality, obviously not supposed to be seen phone clip of Rasheeda and young Jock in a hotel room. No camera crew, no makeup, no plotline, just them drinking, laughing, sitting real close with Jock's hand casually posted up on Rasheeda's thigh, like it was his after-party. The vibe, not friendship. The energy, definitely not innocent. And you already know Kirk ain't built for subtlety. This man didn't pause, didn't rewind, didn't even ask questions. Instead, he stormed on set during a filming day that was supposed to be about someone else's baby daddy drama and turned it into the Kirk Frost post-apocalyptic meltdown. According to 3 people on set and 1 rogue production assistant who allegedly leaked an audio clip, Kirk walked in late, dead silent, with rage in his eyes and receipts in his hand. For the first 15 minutes, he just stared at Rasheeda from across the room. She smiled awkwardly, waved slightly. He didn't blink, and then boom. Kirk shouted across the set like it was a church revival mixed with an intervention. "So, this is what y'all been doing behind my back. You think I'm some kind of joke?" Everyone froze. Jock tried to step in, probably thinking Kirk was overreacting until Kirk slammed a folding chair into the wall like he was reenacting a WWE scene. Producers panicked. Cameras, oh baby, they kept rolling. Then came the quote of the day. Nah, don't cut nothing. Let the world see this. Let them see what happens when you trust the wrong damn people. You could hear a pin drop. Or maybe that was the sound of Rasheeda's soul leaving her body. Rasheeda, trying to play it cool, walked up slowly and said, Kirk, you don't know the whole story. Ma'am, the only thing worse than getting caught is trying to explain it away while the cameras are live. Kirk wasn't having it. Then tell me what it is. 'Cause from where I'm standing, it looks like y'all on a damn date night with drinks and leg rubbing. And that's when Jock finally spoke. His defense, wait for it, yo Kirk, man, you got it all wrong. That night was nothing. We were chilling. Club was done. We were tired. It was just vibes. Just vibes. Sir, this ain't a summer playlist. It's a marriage. And as if the yelling wasn't enough, Kirk then pulled out his phone and slammed it on the table, yelling, If I'm crazy, then tell me why this exists. Revealing a still frame from the now infamous video. The image blurry. The Tension HD 4000 Ultra. The internet caught wind fast. Someone from production, bless their messy heart, leaked a screenshot online before the cast even wrapped filming. By that night, Twitter was ablaze. Hashtags like hashtag Rasheeda exposed, hashtag Kirk breakdown, and hashtag Joss got hands too were trending. Fans chose sides like it was the Civil War, but with more lace fronts and less logic. Meanwhile, the rest of the cast was watching from the sidelines, unsure whether to get involved or pretend they didn't see a thing. Even Mimi Faust reportedly whispered during a confessional, Look, Kirk's been through a lot. But this right here, I'd have snapped too. And just when you think things can't get more chaotic, Rasheeda refuses to leave set. She stays in her car, demanding to see the video herself because apparently she hasn't seen what Kirk saw. She tells staff, if he saw something, I need to see it too. But nobody had the flash drive. Kirk wasn't sharing. Kirk was sitting in a green room alone, seething in silence, whispering to a producer, How long you think she's been lying to me? Meanwhile, Jock. He's suddenly on mute. Ain't no jokes now. Just awkward pacing and regret-flavored air. So where were we? Oh yeah. Kirk's on edge. Rasheeda is locked in her car. And young Jock is somewhere pretending like this isn't all his fault. Classic love and hip-hop chaos. But just when you thought the drama peaked at hotel room thigh grabs and viral hashtags, a new video surfaces. Yes, you read that right. Because apparently one blurry clip wasn't enough for this Greek tragedy in lace fronts. That evening, while Rasheeda sat in her car fuming, her phone buzzed with a text from a block number attached. A video file titled Rasheeda's Secret Deal Exposed MP4. And what does our girl do? She opens it. Obviously, what played was a secretly recorded meeting Rasheeda sitting with a network producer from a rival reality show talking about ditching LL for a bigger bag and more screen time. No Kirk in sight, no mention of telling him. And the audio crystal clear betrayal you deserve your own show. The producer says you're the brand, not your marriage. We'll build around you. No drama, no Kirk, just Rasheeda rebranded. Phew. Somebody cue the law and order gavel sound. Rasheeda shook because now she's realizing this isn't just about that one hotel clip with Jock. It's about all the things Kirk didn't know. And now that he does, yeah, things aren't looking good. Meanwhile, over on Kirk's end, Minda, mutual friend and occasional cast member who somehow always shows up like a reality TV guardian, Angel texts Kirk, Yo, Kirk, man up. You can't run from this. Talk to her. Kirk doesn't reply. He's in full shutdown mode. Hairline receding with every flashback. Chest heavy with betrayal. Pride gone. Trust shattered. Emotions leaking like Jock's barber secrets. But here's where things take an even juicier turn. Insiders claim the original flash drive didn't just have one video. It had 3. And the third one never aired, never leaked, but allegedly contains footage of Jock talking to producers, mocking Kirk. Yep. Jock allegedly said, Brace yourself, man. Kirk been sleeping on Rasheeda so long. I'm surprised she didn't leave his dusty years ago. She need a man who actually shows up. Now, pause. Not only does that sound like someone who crossed a line, it sounds like someone who crossed the damn highway, bridge, and state border, too. And fans, oh, they ate it up like it was Thanksgiving drama with a side of betrayal stuffing. Twitter exploded. Instagram blogs were in overdrive. YouTube reactors paused their mukbangs just to weigh in. The internet consensus: Kirk may be dramatic, but Jock was way too comfortable. Rasheeda was either plotting her exit or playing both sides. This ain't just love and hip-hop. It's divorce court featuring Jock, the jester. Even Spice, who normally minds her business, unless there's a beat involved, allegedly texted a producer, "Y'all better roll cameras on this. This bigger than anything we faked last season." And in the group chat, foo. The cast's private text thread was pure. One anonymous source leaked screenshots showing castmates picking sides like it was the reunion episode already. Carly Reed, as usual, was messy. Rasheeda, always been shady. I saw her and Jock real close at that one club event last month, too. Eric Amina jumped in just to stir the pot. Kirk crying now, but let's not forget what he did in that hot tub back into a 1-4. Even Scrappy, who ain't even involved, decided to jump in with a simple damn because sometimes that's all you need. Now, while the cast went nuclear in the group chat, producers panicked. They scheduled an emergency meeting, which in love and hip-hop terms means somebody getting mixed up in gas. Lit in the next hour. But who's going to own this mess? Kirk still ghosting. Rasheeda sitting in her car, now watching the second video in disbelief. Jock reportedly laying low, which probably just means he turned off comments on his IG. And while we're at it, let's talk about Jock because people keep asking, did he really cross the line? Was this emotional cheating, a PR stunt gone wrong, or just Jock being Jock? AA unintentionally scandalous with bad timing and worse judgment. Well, let's check his track record. Baby mama drama, cheating allegations, inappropriate jokes during serious scenes, boundaries with married women, apparently not found. So when people say Jock wouldn't do that to Kirk, we gotta ask based on what evidence. Meanwhile, Kirk finally resurfaces, but not to talk to Rasheeda. Instead, he walks into a production meeting, eyes puffy, lips tight, holding the flash drive like its exhibitor in a federal case. He slaps it on the table and says, "Play for them. Let the whole team see what I saw." And when they do, gasps silence. A producer allegedly said, "Well, this changes everything." And let's not forget the footage wasn't just intimate. It was emotional. It showed Rasheeda and Jock talking about Kirk, laughing at his habits, calling him distant and too serious. That's right. This wasn't just a physical betrayal. It was an emotional hit job. Now, whether that hotel room moment was romantic or not, the perception was already doing damage. And in reality TV, perception is reality. Back on social media, fan theories got wild. Some folks think the whole thing was a setup by production, claiming the footage leak was intentional to spike ratings. Others think Kirk was meant to find the drive delivered by a crew member who allegedly got fired just days before. Some say Mona herself sent it like a Game of Thrones raven with scandal attached. And then there's a wild theory that Rasheeda leaked the video herself to gain sympathy and pivot into a spin-off. Look, we're not saying it's true, but we're not saying it's true. Either way, the damage was done. Kirk went quiet. Rasheeda stopped filming. Jakku Ken led 2 appearances. And the production team had to reschedule an entire shoot just to keep cast members from fist-fighting on camera. Even security was briefed. Treat this like a reunion episode, but with way more real emotion. But the most chilling moment, a leaked voice note from Kirk reportedly sent to a close friend. "I don't even care about the show no more. I just want the truth. I just want to know if the woman I've been fighting for all these years was fighting for me back." Phew. Somebody pass him a tissue and a new PR team. And just when the dust almost started to settle, Mint shows up in person at Kirk and Rasheeda's house. He walks in like a therapist who's seen to many episodes. "Y'all both need to stop. Rasheeda, you've been holding secrets. Kirk, you've been holding grudges. Neither of you are innocent, And this ain't going to fix itself. Silence until Rasheeda finally speaks. I didn't cheat on you, but I also didn't tell you everything, and that's on me. And that is where part 2 ends. Because just as things start to unravel and the real emotions bubble up, part 3 picks up where it gets even more intense with potential legal fallout, network damage control, and a decision that could change everything. So, where did we leave off? Oh, right. Rasheeda just admitted to not telling Kirk everything. Kirk's still somewhere silently boiling over, and Mint just dropped the truth bomb. No one else had. The guts to say, neither of y'all are innocent. Now we're officially entering what I like to call the no turning back zone, because up until now it was drama, tears, and thigh-touching in hotel rooms. But now it's lawyers, contracts, reputation collapse, and the kind of network panic that makes producers hold emergency Zoom calls on a Sunday. Let's start with the most immediate disaster after the second video leaked. Yes, the one with Rasheeda plotting a potential switch to another reality show without telling Kirk or production executives at VH1 completely lost it. Like, cancel the sushi lunch and call legal lost it. Producers were allegedly blindsided, claiming they had no idea Rasheeda was shopping around, but emails say otherwise. A leaked screenshot showed a vague calendar invite labeled All Opportunity. Call Rasheeda Confidential on a showrunner's phone from 2 weeks ago.